Okay, be honest, it's Monday. Do you need a little attitude adjustment? Now, I found the peach teeny to be extremely helpful, but you really can't count on that every day. So we brought in the attitude coach today. Glenn Bill, you've been a football coach, you've been in real estate.
Yes.
When did you become the attitude coach?
Well, I was born the attitude coach. I just didn't know it.
Ah.
And officially, we became the attitude coach probably about 7 years ago when I started a professional speaking and motivational career.
So, I mean, certainly during your time as a football coach, I mean,
Yes.
coaches generally talk about attitude being as important as anything else in your performance.
Yes.
When did it really click for you? When did you say, I think maybe it's more important than a lot of other things?
Yeah, I have a friend who works with the New England Patriots, and I was just talking with him. He's a national scout. And I said, you're getting ready to pay these guys millions of dollars. What's
Right.
the most important thing you're looking for in a professional athlete? And I work with college teams as well. And they always say, you know, we're looking for a guy with a great attitude. I said, you're going to invest all this money. I'm curious, how many books have you read on attitude as a scout? And he said, well, none. I said, well, if this is the most important thing, it's pretty amazing that you have no information on it.
Wow.
And not only for football teams, but for businesses, for relationships, for job interviews. Attitude is everything. And people have said that for years, yet nobody studies it.
You know, but it expands into every field, obviously. I mean, you know, I was starting to think about all these sports examples, but then I thought, you know, that's not fair because really that's limiting the conversation of attitude to sports incredibly limited. It's just a great metaphor for every other enterprise and every other business as well, every phase of your life. I mean, including how we walk in here at 4 o'clock in the morning to get ready to start, you know, 5 straight hours of live TV every morning.
That's right. How you show up matters. And the definition of attitude is the way you dedicate yourself to the way you think. It's not all about emotions, but it's about a thought process. And in my book, The ABCs of Attitude, we help you go through the proper thought process to adjust your attitude to have the empowerment, the motivation, and the energy that you're looking for.
So you're not smacking people on the knuckles or asking them to take a lap here. You're saying, look, you can adjust your attitude.
Correct. That's, you know, motivation is temporary, but an attitude adjustment is forever.
Well, let me go down. You've got the best business card I've ever seen.
Thank you.
I'm not just saying that because you're here.
Yes.
Because you include 10 attitude boosters right here on your business card.
Yes.
For example, you say, be nice.
Yes.
Now that sounds simple enough.
Right.
But some days you just don't feel like being nice.
Well, we always like to say, everybody knows how to adjust your attitude. The question is how good are you at it? So when I speak to audiences about being nice, I say, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How nice are you? And then I say, well, go ask your spouse. Oftentimes, that number's a little different.
And then go ask your coworkers.
And ask your coworkers,
yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Because I know there's days when, again, we tend to fall back on excuses of the long hours we work, the pressures of the job, and so forth. But quite frankly, when I stop and think about it now, nobody wants to hear those excuses from you.
Well, you know what they say, 80% of the people don't care about your excuses, and 20% of the people are actually happy you're going through a bad time.
Okay, well, that's fair. Those people are easy to spot.
That's
those
exactly
are the
right.
ones that are grinning when you're blowing up.
Exactly.
Okay, have a yes attitude.
Sure.
I love this one because I am so tired everywhere I go, you know, in this world of hearing people that their first answer is no.
Yes.
And then they'll stop and think about it and go, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't your first answer be, yeah, we can try that?
Yeah, when I train businesses and customer service people, we always say start with yes, starting with no. Nothing drives me more crazy than when I go in for service and the first answer is no, I can't do it because of my company. It's just crazy. So we teach people start with yes.
I'm going to skip all the way down to number 10 here because we're running out of time, but
yeah.
Be part of something bigger than you.
Great.
Now
yeah.
that's big time attitude.
Yeah, well, the bottom line is you always will do more for other people than you will do for yourself. It's a fundamental of human nature, and we coach and train our people to be a part of something bigger than themselves. When we talk about relationships, your relationships are bigger than you, and especially in the most important relationship, your marriage, right? It's like be a part of your marriage, which is bigger than you individually. And that's been helping couples all over the nation.
Where the heck is your book? I got to get a hold of that right now.
You got it. Well, I got that, but I also have something for you, too. I'm in the clothing business, and we have it's called the University of Attitude clothes, and we have clothes so comfortable they change your attitude. So Mark, I want you to have that,
Thank
and
you.
hopefully you'll take a selfie of that.
Thank you. I will take a selfie of that and post that before you even get out of the building
Good
today.
man. Instagram
Glenn, the book, The ABCs of Attitude, I'm sure we can find it where? On Amazon, I hope?
Yeah, you can go to universityofattitude.com. You can
Get
order
it directly
right
from
there.
you. Universityofattitude.com.
Yes.
Great to have you here this
All
morning. I think you've elevated the attitude already.
Great, Mark. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. And thanks for the shirt.
All right.
I'm already feeling better.